It's always hard, man. It's always hard whenever you have to say goodbye to a series that you're heavily invested in, right? And this one in particular is going to be very, very difficult for me because Tokyo Ghoul for me ushered in an entirely new way of thinking that I'll always thank Father Ishida for, bro. Tokyo Ghoul was the first manga that, after initially really just not liking it at all, when I first watched the first episode of the anime, to watching it later on down the line and it truly becoming one of the mangas, one of the franchises that has impacted me the most in all of my years of reading manga. You know, I've read a lot of series, man, but I can safely say that Sui Ishida's works have emotionally impacted me and have creatively impacted me, um, up there with some of the ones that I really hold near and dear to my heart, man. And I really, really, before I get into this last chapter, bro, I really want to thank Father Ishida from the bottom of my heart, bro, because all the memories, all the amazing moments. I don't know if this is the true finale. I don't know if we're getting a part 3, but by God, man, this has been one insane and amazing journey, bro. And I'm really glad that I'm able to experience it here with y'all. Just it's just hitting me, man, you know? This is it. Like this is it, man. Tokyo Ghoul Re chapter 179, The Mountain Goats Song. I'm not ready for this, bro. I'm like, who can be ready for this, dog? You know, Tokyo Ghoul is one of those series. You know, whenever you have like one of those series that whenever you're really, really down and you need something to understand the pain that you're in, dog. I feel like Tokyo Ghoul is one of those series, man. And I know that I can always go back and reread it. But man, bro, this is the end, man. Like thank you, Father Ishida, bro. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. I'm tired of being a wuss, dog. Let's beat this chapter, man. The Mountain Goat Song, chapter 179. Let me see a butterfly. My man. Yo, the goat himself, bro. Hide, PlayStation symbols. My man's got the smiley face over the mask, covering the burn. Since then, the city of Tokyo has changed. Look at my boy Hide, bro. The hell, an advertisement. There you are, Nagachiga. We were waiting on you. Itsuki Marude. Having Captain Division 2 of the CCG Information Musical supported the director of the TSC, Katsuya Mabuchi, the TSC Chief Information Officer. The position of Chief of the TSC's Information Division was given to Marude's aide. Mabuchi continued to dedicate his life to the safety of Tokyo even after Marude's retirement. Shusuke-yama, my boy. United Front representative. The ghouls working with the TSC from their body known as the United Front. Shu Sukiyama, currently head of the Sukiyama family, took up the job of representing this organization. He had previously reformed the Sukiyama group and used its resources to provide the TSC with its equipment it needed in its activities. He also worked with his father, Mirumo, to invest his clan's wealth in the rebuilding of Tokyo. Kazuichi Banjo, United Front Vice Representative. He continued to lead the 100-odd ghouls he always had, but alongside Sukiyama, he became involved in the activities of the United Front. Now then, let's begin a regular meeting. Look at my boy Shu, bro. Yo, how much time has passed? What is going on here, coach? How much time has passed? Bro, but look at Shu, bro. Man's got the slick hair, man. Over here to the side, bro, looking fresh. Ichimi siblings. They continued to support Banjo as they'd always done. Additionally, Jiro became Banjo's wife. Their ghoul-style wedding ceremony was organized by Shu Sugiyama. Nagachika, I'd like to leave the matter at the Northern Front to you. Yeah, I'll stop by soon and let them know then. Marude, did you get a chance to think over what we talked about the other day? Anything to say? Keep studying then. Matsuri Suzuki. Under the CCG system, he was a successor to the Bureau Detector, to the Bureau Director. I said detector, director, and the sole surviving Washu. However, Matsuri renounced all of these titles to work as a normal TSC employee. He collected the history of the Washu clan and contributed to the Dragon Orphan research effort. Dragon Orphan research. Of course, man, for everything that the dragon did. And all those kids. Man, dude, how much time has passed? After separating from his wife, he abandoned the Washu name, taking up Suzuki instead. The two of them had no children, so the main line of Washu descendants came to an end. The TSC is assembled, so I think it'll work out. Kyoko Aura. She became chancellor of the TSC's Peacekeeper Academy and dedicated herself to the education of younger generations. She remained single all her life. Yue boy. Yo, oh dear. Long time no see, Morgan. Morgan Tanakamaru took the cloth. Flipping flag darts, man. These dudes, bro. My man's shaved it all, man. Became a monk, it appears. It kind of looks like he became Aang's. If you guys have watched Avatar Last Airbender, bro, he became freaking Aang post time skip, dog. I see, you really did take over your family's temple. What brings you here? Boy, I suppose just the caring heart of a monk. I want to help protect the professors at your academy. Kuori-ui. As the Vice Chancellor of the TSC's Academy, he taught the Peacekeeper candidates battle techniques. I'm sorry, but I'm pretty busy. There's been a violent incident in the 4th. This man got smoked. Gosama Tokage. He was a teacher in the TSC's development branch, but was stabbed to death by one of his students. Incident? Yes, an incident indeed. My. Take Hirako. If he decided to go into the teaching profession, I'd have been saved this trouble, but he was asked to be the vice principal of the academy, but he flatly refused. He looked after his grandparents until they passed away. Afterwards, he chose to lead a normal life in the private sector. He sometimes met up with Ui and Ito. He didn't tell them exactly what field he'd chosen, but according to Ito, he works at a funeral home. Are you meeting up with the Hirako boy? Occasionally, Kuromoto and I go. Kuromoto, did you think you'd get promoted after? Not so associate special, no. But if I do, I'll treat you rascals with some grub. Kuromoto Ito. He left Tokyo, transferring to the Kansai branch of the CCG. As a first-class investigator, he works with the underlings to deal with ghouls. He also enjoys practicing his terrible Kansai accent. Of course he does. Of course he flippin' does. Taishi Fuda. He remained in the TSC and in active duty. He became known for his reliability, and at the age of 41, he was promoted to Associate Special Class with the help of his wife and daughter. He managed to quit smoking. Also, we visit Arima's grave from time to Arima, bro. Fuda comes with us. Morgan, if you've got nothing to do, help us. We need teachers. The Okiharas. In the dawn before the founding of the TSC, they used the stabilizers they stole from Kano to prolong their lives and work for the TSC from the shadows. It's tempting, but we'll all think it over. Please, we'd love to have a priest with us. Squad Captain Yusa. Look at how fresh. Yo! What is going on? Look at Rui, bro. Look at him. Looking fresh. My boy's looking fresh, man. Cookie Udi. It seems to be becoming quite active again. First class peacekeeper Yusa Arima. Man's out here looking like a Legend of the Galactic Heroes character. Look at that hair, bro. Good lord. Kuki Urie. Dragon orphans are heterogamos. They evolve at an incredibly fast pace. Outwardly, they look relatively human and possess the intelligence of a 5-year-old. Recently, leader-like individuals have been seen. Hold on one sec. They look relatively human and possess the intelligence of a 5-year-old. Recently, leader-like individuals have been seen. A long time ago. It is believed that something like the Dragon War happened, which gave rise to the school species itself. You guys, oh yeah. I remember I received a theory from my boy Sam about the OG One-Eyed King and how like the process repeated. You guys go on ahead. I'm gonna go see Shirazu. Okay. Looks like you arrived before me, Haru. Nah. Harushi bro, no. I'm so happy for her, bro. But then I'm like, my dog could have seen you, bro. The way you look now, man, in health. My dog Shirazu would have been so happy, bro. Man. She had been hospitalized with ROS. Uriye. Wow, bro. Recovered and all. And it looks like they're visiting the grave, too. How are you feeling? I don't have to keep going back to the hospital anymore. If I keep taking my medicine, I'll be fine, they said. I see. Ginshi Shirazu. Alongside his TSC duties, Yuri searched every last nook and cranny of Rue Island where it was believed Shirazu's body had been carried. The third year of his investigation, remains bearing the scars of the Queen's operation were discovered. They were determined to be of Ginshi Shirazu. The remains were enshrined in the cemetery of the CCG's heroes. Man, dude. R.I.P. to my dog, man. I really wish that he could have seen his sister, bro. Want to come eat dinner at the Chateau? Really? Yes, I want to go. Rebirth operation. Haru Shirazu's ROS was in remission. Yurie, Yonebayashi. Yo, I want to see Saiko, bro. And Wutsuki had covered the cost of her treatments. Cells harvested from the Dragon Orphans allowed for the development of a rebirth operation. It saved many. Wow. So even though it caused massive damage, because of the cells harvested from those orphans, from the dragon, the sister was saved. Man. Going back to Kaneki's speech, a couple chapters ago, where for I believe it was like 177. Whenever he had that amazing speech to Furuta, where he told them that he wouldn't have changed a single thing about this journey. You know, that if he could have lived his life 1,000 more times, that he would have gone back and met Rize again, because it's because of that he met all these people and went on this journey, right? And even the dragon, man. Even the dragon had its positives. Even though it destroyed everything in Tokyo, the aftermath of that allowed even Shirazu's sister to come back to normal, bro. Man, dog. Soon. My boy Juzo! Let me know if the wave moves at all. We're ready to engage them at any time. Suzuya! Special Class Shinohara, he's... Suzuya Squad, this S3 squad led by Suzuya was transferred into Total the TSC. They made a name for themselves as the most powerful peacekeeping squad in the force, as they should be. As they should be! No. Shinohara. vino para atrás. La conciencia la vino para atrás, man. After all that time, man, and Juzo kept looking after him and looking after him and looking after him and looking after him. And it all paid off. Because my man is here, he can receive it. He's working again. I can only imagine how Juzo must feel right now, bro. The amount of happiness, the joy. You know, the development of the Rebirth operation was the greatest blessing of the Dragon War. Thanks to even patients that had all but zero chance of recovery were saved. Not only Shirazu, pero este también. Yo. It's like the dragon was more of a... I mean, at the time, we saw it as this massive massacre, this huge negative. But all these years later, it even proved to even save Shinohara, man. Whom Juzo never thought would recover, bro. I'm so happy for Juzo, man. The struggle, having to continuously keep coming back and coming back and go. Man, dog. That's beautiful, bro. That's beautiful, man. Juzo Suzuya continues to protect the city of Tokyo as the Dragon General, the leader of the TSC's forces. His achievements and abilities made him known and respected as one of the finest peacekeepers ever. Miyuki Mikage. To protect the city of Tokyo as the Dragon General, leader of the TSC's force. Look at them, man. They're all us. They're all us as fans right now, man. Crying at the sight. Oh my god. Shinohara, dog. Man, whenever you read something like that, not only do you feel happy for Juzo, but it really starts to think in, man, this is it. This is it. This is something that's been leading to the entire series. This really is the final chapter, isn't it? Keijin Nakarai immersed himself in TSC duties, supported the Suzuya squad as Vice Dragon General. After being severely wounded in the fight with Shikorai, he was forced to leave behind life at the front lines. He joined the academy as a professor under Chancellor Kyoko Aura, and eventually grew to be feared by students as Demon Nakarai, Mizuru Tamaki. Along with Aura, he immersed himself in TSC duties. He married a woman working at the TSC offices, and about his urging, he left the front lines and began to support the squad in administrative capacity. Hanbi Awara. He spent his life as the right hand of the Dragon General. Yukinori Shinohara. Well, this isn't good. My hair's gone away. He has spent many years in the vegetative state. But with the development of the Rebirth operation, he achieved a miraculous recovery. Following the dissolution of the CCG, he did not officially participate in the TSC business. However, he remained a friend of Dragon General Suzuya and Marude and the others, and by offering words of advice and the like, he supported the TSC from the shadows. Shinohara, bro. In addition, Nagi, dog. In addition, time for food, you brats. He worked with Tsukiyama and the others as a part of the United Front. He was also involved in the education of Ghoul orphans and ghouls that wished to one day fight at the front lines. He had 9 children? My boy was going in. Misa, though. Hey, Misa was... strength. Misa got strength down there. You know what I'm saying? Strength, dog. She worked with Nagi and the others as part of the United for her 9 children. 6 boys and 3 girls are as follows. fucking Nage, bro. Nage and Nagi twins. They're both missing here. Papara Shiroi looks like a beast. Zay, Marin, Mirei, Sonki. Sonki looks like a child that would that like on the outside seems like a very calm child, but like inside the home is probably like insane, going off the walls, extremely energetic. Yanagi and Warai. Dog, Naki and Misa were putting in work. But 9 kids? That means at least 10 years of tattoo path. At the very least. 10 years. But man, yo. Good lord. 9 children, bro. Yo, Naki was putting in work. Huguro. He fell for a human girl. He met a united front at first sight, and the two were married in the Ghoul style. They lived together in harmony. He remained loyal to Naki his whole life. Shose. While watching Naki's kids, he continued to working with Hoguro at United Front. He learned many things from humans and began to teach other girls. He remained loyal to Naki his whole life. Naki is such a wonderful squad, man. Yeah, I'm happy for Naki and Misa, though, man. Holy flag nards. 9 kids, dog. 9 kids. Yeah. Is that Nishiki? The emergence of synthetic food gradually. Synthetic food. The laboratories of TSC synthetic food consumable like ghouls was developed. Several years have passed since its initial experiment introduction. At first, it was called synthetic meat, but then it was abandoned for being too direct. Nishiki Nishigo. He devotedly supported Kimi, who was thoroughly immersed in her research. He was unfrequently used as an experimental test subject. This is disgusting. Tastes like horse malarkey, right? Kimi Nishio. She continued her ghoul research. One of her dreams was to encourage ghouls to eat human food by twisting their palates, by their palates. The other was to assume the Nishio name. Man, yo, Nishiki, bro. Madame A. She awakened to the world of farming and gained deep appreciation for the preciousness of food and life. She was pictured here with her pet cow, Saburo. Yo, that pet cow was probably strong, baby. Began to make ghoul life more peaceful than ever. Chiehori. She's got to be like a wandering vagabond photographer or something. Her photographs documenting the horrors in Tokyo were exhibited all over the world. After working for the TSC for several years, to return to her life of photographing whatever catches her fancy. She remained friends with Shu Sukiyama for her whole life. Man, yo, just going around. There were those ghouls that continued to rail against humankind. So she's special class. Excuse me, it's Shikurai! Retreat! Shikurai, possessed of the unique ability to manifest new Kagune from the RC cells, absorbed from the environment, the individual known as Shikurai absorbed cells from the dragon orphans and became a Kakuja. Many civilians in TSC Cyrus lost their lives to him. In fact, due to the record number of casualties suffered in battle against Takizawa. He vanished without a trace following the Dragon War. Eyewitnesses' accounts of a half Kakuja hunting renegade ghouls began coming in shortly. Kurono Yasuhisa equals Kudo. She traveled. Damn, bro, my freaking hand fell asleep, dog. She traveled to Europe and began to fight back against ghouls that attacked humans. It is believed that she crossed over into the conflict regions of the Middle East, but soon after her whereabouts became impossible to trace. Hakatori Yuritsu Toboe. She founded an organization dedicated to protecting lost schools and became its leader. And they became a sanctuary for ghouls unable to acclimate themselves to human society. And those that did not. Let's go! Come on, bro. Let me. For the love of all that is holy, bro. Harushida, come, eat, come. Susu, bro, man. That's gotta be my girl Saiko, dog. Gotta be my girl. Put your backs into the cooking, kids. Ryusa Yubin. Ryusa and Tatsumachi, third generation queens, because the QS were quite effective against the Dragon Orphans, the research program continued. Suzu Sanzu. A distant relative to Washu through the Ihei branch line, her adoration for Isao led her to join the Chateau. Her heritage affords her superb physical capability. This man, Yusa Arima, bro. The deployment of the TSC fights with the style reminiscent of the Kisho Arima. They were stalking him, taking up the Kisho name, but he refused. Hold on, bro. Yo, man, y'all know me, bro. That's my girl right there, man. Saiko, dog. I see Wutsuki right here at the bottom. You see, I'll be able to return to duty next month, I hear. Yo, it's so incredible how Saiko for la primera, it was shown right here because you remember, felt like Ishida was hiding her appearance for chapters on end during that first couple of chapters, right? And then he immediately reveals her first, aside from Uria. We already saw Uria earlier. But before everybody else, straight up, it's Saiko right off the bat. Be able to return to duty next month, I hear. Looks like he'll have more chefs around. This man Urie, bro. It kind of looks like Furuta a little bit with the hair. But that's still an Urie, man. This was special class peacekeeper TSC, the young captain of the Q squad. He's also involved in the education of future generations. Saiko Yonibayashi. After being treated for her ROS, she remained in the TSC. Helping Urie with the education of the Qs, she became something of a mascot of the Chateau. When her mother became bedridden with illness, she and her brother took care of her until she passed. I thought that's how you know this might actually be the end. I thought Suishida was gonna troll and say Saiko finally like beat that boss that she'd been trying to beat for so long or something along those lines. That's what I was expecting. It was great to see Saiko well again, man. Home in the feeling of Chateau was coming back. Moodski, dog. All the trials and all the struggles, man. But she came home, man. You should drop by more often, Muchanko. Well, I got promoted. I'm a special class now. Really? That's my chanko. That's my chanko. Chose not to remain in the TSC. Instead, left for a rural branch office with Hogi and Aura. Come to the rank of special class investigator. Ayumu Hogi. As a Muski, she worked at a rural branch office as a first class investigator. She had many stellar subordinates. By the way, my mom's kid. My man's kid. Yo. I don't know why it didn't connect up here, bro. If this is all those years in the future. Oh, bro. Oh, my coach. Involved in education of future generations, contributed to the strengthening of the relationship between the TSC and the police and fire department. I gotta see the child of strength, yo. Shinsafi Zara, alongside Mutsuki, left for work in the country. Kyoko his whole life. Hisao. She was deeply involved in her TSC work, where physical health worsened at 26. She had to retire. While being treated, she cooperated with research efforts to understood in the short lifespan of half humans. Soon after, she returned to the field working in administrative intel-related capacity. So you went again, eh, Yunobayashi? You should come too, Yurie. And show Shirazu, man. The pictures they all took when the series... Oh. Man, dude. Ayato and Hinami, bro. Yo, Hinami, man. Listen, bro. He flipping Nami. I know if y'all are fans, which y'all are if you're watching this, you understand how I feel, man. Like whenever you see Hinami, it feels like you're seeing like your daughter come up, man. And to see how well she's grown, bro, looking beautiful, man. I mean, I'm so happy Hinami's doing well, bro. After all the garbage that she went through, man. I'm so happy that Hinami's doing well, bro. And right next to her is Ayato, looking fresh. Got a fresh cut going on here, man. Dog, but I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Hinami, bro. I really, really am, dog. Looking awesome. Look at Hide, bro. What you up to, you two? Let's just go over to his place and he wants to visit his niece. Wait! I never said that, you idiot. Ayato Kirishima. Involved with the United Front as a peacekeeper, he commands default operations at high altitudes, uses his superior leadership skills to work towards the elimination of the dragon orphans. Hinami Fueguchi. She teaches reading and writing at United Front School Orphanage. Yo, she's a teacher! She often asks Ayato to come shopping with her at suburban malls and the like. Want to come with us, Nagachika? Yeah, I was thinking of heading over there myself. Nah, dog. Little kids really are cute, Ayato. Huh, Ayato, why are you asking me? Takeomi, after having one child, he's become involved in TSC work. As Yori's best friend, he often supports him. Yoriko. He's like, be careful. While taking care of her son, she continues her hobby of bread making. Kuraiwa. Iwa Kuraiwa. Before the Dragon War, he was lost twice, but after his neck healed, he became one of the Marude's advisors. Misato Gori. She joined the TSC to support the recovered Iwa Kuraiwa. Gori's zeal and devotion made her very popular among male TSC staffers, and they constantly vie for her attention. She's even been proposed to several times, but the matter's been tabled each time. Yeah. Look at Yomo! And is that who I think it is? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Is that who I think it is, bro? Is that the daughter? Is that the child? Is that the child of the goat, bro? Look at Yomo, bro. My man's Yomo, bro. No way, bro. Man. If that's her, man. It has to be. It's the only way you'll get the hair, bro. And you see Hide, Ayato, you guys got me at a bad time. Renji? Uta! Uta, Yutori, and Nico? Uta, he pursued many hobbies, including thinking up ways to attack Yomo, mass design, and silvercraft. As long as Yomo was alive, he lived with joy in his heart. Still getting ambushed? Uta, you mean, yeah. If you need my help, just let me know. We probably should clobber him again, to be honest. She watched all that Yuta did at his side. She most likely never told him how she felt about him. Nah, man. Continues relationship with Itori and the others as their drinking buddy. Later in life, he left for the south in search of love. Man, bro, I can't get over this first panel, bro. Yomo and the daughter, bro. Nah, bro. Hold on, man. Nah. No me digas, oye. She looks incredible, bro. She's all grown up. Diantre en la cocina y todo. Ah, Hide. Man, beautiful, bro. God. Yo, I know freaking Silva and Bill are marking out, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this is their profile pictures right here, yo. Good Lord Almighty. Yo, man. Toka, bro. Renji Yomo. In between dealing with the attacks of Uta and the others, he'd make time to visit Toka and Ken's child. What is the name of this child, bro? Oh, and they're all coming to visit. Dear, we just happened to run into each other and yo, shoo! Freaking Saiko. Oh my, who is this little princess? Don't drop her. Shoo! She's grown prettier yet again. My wife. This is from Muchan. An apple. Man, look at Toka, bro. Dog, man, I gotta see my boy Kaneki, bro. Our girl loves fruit. We gotta thank Toru, right? We see some boots. Nah. hard, man. It's hard to hold it in, bro. Kaneki, man. Just to see him happy and smiling, bro. He went through so much, bro. And the fact that he's still here. The fact that he's alive, happy, smiling. Daughter with his wife. Viviendo la casa. He actually, it didn't end in a tragedy. He's happy. He's happy. He's happy and he's here, bro. After all the garbage, my man's is smiling and he's here with the family, bro. Kaneki's one of those characters. He's up there with Gintoki and with Guts and with Thorfinn and those characters that I just really want to see happy, man. After their struggles, bro. I'm so happy for him, bro. Ken Kaneki, dog. After suppressing the Dragon 30, he almost drowned in his turbid bodily fluids, but was dragged up by Ayato Kirishima. Surviving what otherwise was certain death, he returned to his friends virtually in pieces. Spent 2 weeks after the operation sleeping at the moment. He works in collaboration with the TSC and United Front. Mother told me to tell you that he needs your help again. Yo, Hide and Kaneki, bro. You don't always have to, you know? It's okay, I want to. Hide, do the things I said bother you? Even if I'm at peace with what I've done, there are certainly those who are not. You know I still think about it. But whether this world's got better or worse. But you still hate me being unable to do anything, right? How many times are you gonna say that as your catchphrase? Hideyoshi Nagachika. In elementary school, he lost his father, a Ghoul investigator, and lived in their facilities. He was eventually taken in by adopted fathers. He met Ken Kaneki not long after. Come on, I don't say that much. I know you just repeat it to yourself and stuff when I'm not around. Most like 2 or 3 times, maybe 4. He made use of experience with the CCG and TSC by traveling the world to speak about the work of United Front and spread the world of peace. Take it easy, okay? You too, Hide. See ya. You remain friends with Kaneki for the rest of his life. You're gonna fall. Man. The family, bro. The family, man. Yes. What a beautiful day. And you see the family looking out to the sky. That's all I wanted for him in the end, bro. To sit down and actually be able to conversate con Hide, but to also be here with his family, man. The final panel is a flipping thing of coffee, bro. The Thank you all for almost 7 years of support and encouragement. The final volume will go on sale July 19th. And Tokyo Ghoul Re. Give me 1 second. I know we're live and all that stuff, but I gotta listen to Unravel, bro. I gotta listen to Unravel, bro. I don't even know where to begin, bro. I'm just, after Tokyo Ghoul was a series about so much sadness, so much tragedy. If there's any series that I could have ever wanted a happy ending, it's Tokyo Ghoul. It's Tokyo Ghoul. Number one on that list is Gintama, in terms of characters that I really, really want to see have a happy ending, because the characters of that manga have gone through so much of a struggle, and it's ironic because the whole series is a comedy, but in this series that has been so depressing, and it's been my go-to series whenever I feel extremely down, to find a series that I can, whenever I read Suishida's work, it feels like someone that understands me, like the lowest of lows, you know what I'm saying? But to see Shirazu's sister, Shinohara, freaking Naki, bro. Naki's the true no pullout guy, I'll tell you that. Mans doesn't believe in it. Chuso, man. But I can't even put into words the amount of happiness that I have knowing that our MC has a happy ending, bro. And I know happy endings are usually things that you get in like every series, right? But this future is something that I could have never, or not could have never, but that I just really wanted for these characters. And it could not have been done any better, man. This needed 36 freaking pages. Or was it 33? 33. Yo, man, the daughter, Toka, and Ken, the goat. Yomo, bro. Yomo's out here babysitting, man. That's what it did his hair. That was such a cute, beautiful scene, man. I'm just so happy for Kaneki, bro. The fact that he had a happy ending and then his story did not end in a tragedy should be it's seen as inspiration for a lot of people, bro. And I think that's what Suishida wanted to do. Because I remember a couple of chapters ago we had that narration about Kaneki's thing being about a tragedy. But no. Just like he said, if he hadn't gone through all that stuff, then, he would never met these people. And I love how in this chapter he even tells Hide, like, nothing's perfect. He doesn't even know himself if he made the correct decision or not. But you know what? At the very least, then Hide hits him with that classic line, bro. Let me go back to it, dog. You still hate being unable to do anything right. That's our MC, bro. Man, I'm gonna wait until this chapter. Nah, man. Even if, without context, I gotta thank Ishida on Twitter, bro. No pictures, no nothing. I'm just gonna say thank you, bro, to the father, bro. Yo, I can't. I'm. Crazy thing about it is, right? I reread the entirety of Re earlier this year, a couple months ago, and I knew it was gonna end, but I didn't expect it to end this soon, man. When I heard that it was ending in 3 chapters, I was so caught off guard. But if there's one thing that I'm gonna take away from this year, out of all of the manga that I've read, and I'm pretty sure Gintama's gonna have a Spiral chapter this year too, so I don't wait until that comes out. But if there's one chapter that's gonna stick with me from this year, from an emotional standpoint, it's gotta be this chapter of Re, bro. And it's not even sad. Like, the entire chapter was happy, bro. Just actually seeing these characters happy is something emotional. And I feel like Ishida set that up throughout the entire series. I gotta give, before I look at the comments, I gotta give 2 shout outs real quick. Number 1, to Black Reaper, aka Seneto. Because anytime that I needed to speak about Tokyo Ghoul, this individual was willing to lend an open ear and always listen and always willing to spam with me Sui Ishida's art and everything about Tokyo Ghoul. Actually, I have 3 people. Number 2, my man Sam, for pushing and really getting me to react and put Tokyo Ghoul on the channel. Shout out to my man Sam. And number 3, a huge shout out to one of my best friends, Josh, bro. Because if it wasn't for Josh showing me episode 12 in the school library, I would not be here. And I would not have gone through this experience. So a huge shout out to those 3 people. Tokyo Ghoul Re, man. Let me look at the chat, bro. Goodness gracious, bro. Yo, I don't even know what to do with my life, bro. I missed a page? Second page? What page? I missed the second page. I did miss that page. The fight with the CCG and Nimura Furuta ended with what had come to be known as the Dragon War. The lone poisonous oviduct was destroyed. Further outbreaks of ROs were prevented. However, the remaining oviducts across the wars continued to give birth to the non-poisonous type of bastard child which ceaselessly attacked the city's inhabitants. They named Dragon Orphans and became a common enemy of both man and ghoul kind. That makes more sense. I initially thought it made sense off the name, but Tokyo CCG was disbanded and a new organization, the TSC Tokyo CCG, was formed. Hey man, shout out to Sui Ishida because I missed this entire chapter and I still managed to figure out what the hell was going on. And then 6 years later, the battle continues. Interesting. I missed that. I probably missed some other pages too, bro. I was just flipping and clicking, man. But regardless. Flagnards, man. Let me see right here. Let me see. Yo, Quentin, bro. What's good, man? Laz. HQ Sands for this chapter are gonna slap. Yo, whenever the HQ scans for the chapter come out, man, y'all hit me up, bro. Cause I'm gonna reread this chapter. I'll wait until that. Let me know when the HQ scans come out, and then I'll reread this entire chapter with OSTs. I'll have like a thing of OSTs just ready, bro, to reread the chapter. You know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, and Black Reaper and Sam are here. Shout out to those two, man. Those are my guys right there. Yo, Wither Jockey, what's good? Let me see. Oh, Mac 10, you read it alongside it with me, man. What a ride, bro. Yeah, Pete Tong, I already finished. The color page at the end, yeah, dude. With Toka and Kaneki. It's beautiful, bro. Thank you for all your support. Listen, man. It's been what a ride, you know? Flagnards. Yeah, Laz, bro, no question, bro. I'm gonna. I bought the final volume of Reborn when that came out, man. But I mainly bought it because I wanted to give it to one of my friends for his birthday. But this Tokyo Ghoul final volume, I might have to get it for this chapter, bro. I mean, I'm gonna end up buying it regardless whenever it comes out officially in English, but I'm gonna have to invest in that Japanese dollar. I have to put in some yen for that one, dog. Gotta put TG in the best. Gotta put TG in the top 3 best-selling manga this year. After this, no question. I mean, isn't it? What is usually top 3? Or I know it's usually right. Like I know One Piece is obviously number 1, Attack on Titan number 2, and then number 3 usually switches, right? So TG's probably gonna be in that spot. But My Hero's releasing a flipping movie this year, man. So they're probably gonna be up there too. Yeah, dude. Reaper, bro, Black Reaper. Whenever you do that color, you send it my way, man. I would love to reread this chapter in color. Elite Kaneki cover incoming. Yeah, Quentin, bro, that's facts. That's gonna be amazing. Yeah, Toka is pregnant on the final page. Recon, check it out. Pregnant. On 33? So not only is one child of legend, you're telling me now another child of legend is coming? First of all, no one believes in pulling out in the Tokyo Ghoul universe. That's number 1. Number 2, you're telling me that now there's gonna be a family of 4? Yo, those 2 kids are gonna be goats, man. Yeah, exactly, Mac 10. Next one's a boy, yo. Next one is a boy. Ballsy says Ben Bodicki. Yo, even though or not but just like the anime in general, I wonder how they're gonna cover this entire second core. The episode 12 covered all the way up to chapter 55, I think that was, right? 54? So that means they're gonna have to cover all the way up to chapter 179. Which, there's gonna be a lot of skipping, but by God, this better be the last episode of the series. Even if I don't get anything else, let me get this. I need this, and I need the dragon in that portion. Oh, and I need the rabbit episode, bro. I don't care, man. I need chapter 125, bro. Listen, man, you can put that junk on the Haven. Put that junk on thehaven.org. You know what I'm saying? Chapter 125, bro. I'll be in there, son. Listen, man, you could censor it, uncensor it, I don't care, bro. But that's my chapter. That's my chapter. Next season should cover to 125 or 126. Last chapter 125 with the MA rating, we in there. Facts. Straight facts. Yo, censored it all, bro. Yo, hey, Quentin, and last now that I have y'all here, is it factual? I heard that Conan is going on like another 7-week break after this case. Is that factual? Man, that's gonna destroy me. Yo, Sage knows, of course, Haven gonna have that in 1080. 1080, baby. 1080. That'll be sick. 1080. Oh, until late August? Flipping Flagnards. Ah, that sucks. One Eye King needs to be black, but Yeah, it's up break. Kogami says 4K. 4K, yo. I'm sad no Eto this chapter. You know what? After all the greatness that we got, I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, I love Eto. She's still my favorite character. But I gotta see Happy Ken, bro. I'll take it. You know, I gotta see a happy Kaneki, bro. I'll just go back and reread the portions with Eto in it to get my stuff, man. They could have said Eto went back to writing Goda books. That's facts. Did you notice the hint that Hinami wants kids with Ayato with the way she was talking with him? I did notice that Hinami kind of wanted the Dinas. I did notice that. I did notice that. I was like, yo, man, hey, Hinami, yeah, I dig it. I dig it, you know? Hinami Ayato, man. That'll be another strong child. I'm happy for Hinami too, bro. Just seeing her all growing up was awesome. Yeah, I could definitely tell that she wanted the Dinas. Let me see. Yeah, yo, Yusa did look like a goat, bro. My man's Yusa was looking sick. Yusa and let me go back real quick. Oh, yo, and I was so happy for Saiko. Is it just me, or I don't know if you guys said it whenever I was on the reaction, but is it just me? That is a shoot, lass. That's a hard shoot. Is it just me, or is it awesome how Ishida decided to show Saiko first, as you know, opposing the beginning of the series whenever he just kept hiding Saiko? Like this time, he just immediately showed her. I thought that was dope. 2018, we got a Go TG ending. Vento anime. Quintana probably get his final chapter, Year of Legends. Yeah, man, and flipping. One Piece is in some crazy, insane stuff. Uh, like you said, JoJo, Vento Arero, man, I can't wait for that anime. We're gonna get the TG ending in both the anime and the manga. If I'm no, no, no. I don't think they can cover that much. I think Quentin is right. It's probably gonna go up to 125, 126 around there. That'd be a great way to end it, honestly. Um, we're getting what else is coming out this year for anime? Because ever since that JoJo announcement, man, I forgot everything else. Like I know the Gintama, of course, JoJo, Attack on Titan season 3. I think Mob Psycho, right? Is it Mob Psycho season 2? I can't wait for that. But let me see, man, yo, but a GOAT TG ending, man. That's facts, policy, bro. That's flipping facts. Hinami also wanted the rabbit. That's a shoot. 2017 TG was the second best-selling manga combining sales from part 1 and Re. So this year I expect it to be top 3 again, hopefully. Wow, I didn't know that. Awesome. 2018 really is a gold year for this medium. Absolutely. Couldn't agree. It's a gold year to be alive, man. I feel like in everything. You know, I mean, it sucks. I mean, honestly, bro, listen, man. Madrid won the cup. Eagles won the Super Bowl. You know, the Warriors won the flipping finals, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, it can't win them all. Portugal already got taken out in the cup. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But at the very least, that's just like I was saying. We got some GOAT endings and some manga. Great anime coming. Now I'm really curious as man, I can't get over this freaking chapter, bro. My man had a family, but that's all he wanted, man. Proving them wrong, dog. I just love that it didn't end in a tragedy, bro. That's honestly my favorite part about this chapter. And the entire series was leading up to it. He kept saying it. He kept saying it. Ishida kept saying it. Ishida kept saying it. And the fact that it didn't happen, just make it. It was just a natural feeling, because it was booked that way, and it was brilliantly booked in that manner. And I loved how he truly, like how he came to realize what was truly important to him towards the end, before all of this too, in Kaneki. Man, what a beautiful ending, bro. You know, a lot of people, or at least I always hear like Gintama right now is making fun of the whole, what happens 2 years later concept and whatnot. Like it's hilarious, but whenever a series really really needs it, it works, man. And when it works, it really really works. Because whenever you see that child of those characters you've been following for these past couple years, such a satisfying moment. And apparently they got another one on the way because Kaneki doesn't know the meaning of taking it out. So, but man, dude, just I feel good, bro. I hope Ishida takes a long break, man. I know he likes playing video games, so I hope Ishida just stays back and relaxes. I know Japan lost today, but I hope Ishida kicks up his feet, relaxes, plays some whatever he wants to play, man. I know my boy's been playing P5 apparently, Persona 5. So I hope he goes out there, he beats Persona 5, you know, plays whatever other games he wants, and then whenever he decides to create another manga, I will be reading it because he has one of my favorite art styles in anything. I love Ishida's art. So when he decides to come back with something either Tokyo related or not Tokyo related, I will be here. Because I love that man's art, man. I really, really do. Man, bro. You know, when a series ends really well, it's like an automatic like boost, to how much you love it. When everything wraps up very nicely. Because for a little bit there, with the way the chapters were going, I was like, man, how in the world is it going to end in one chapter? But Ishida had it in mind, bro. He had it planned. He knew what he was doing, dog. I feel sorry for the anime onlys, because just like with Naruto, when that final chapter came out, the Tokyo Ghoul community, man, there's gonna be a lot of panels all over the place. That's why I wanted to do this as quickly as possible before I got spoiled. That daughter is probably, when she grows up, she is going to be top tier strength, bro. She's gonna be freaking, like, some Ronaldo genes in that, man. That's gonna be crazy, dog. Let me ask y'all this. For y'all who are still here. For TG, even with this ending, could you see a possibility of something else, of Ishida doing something else Tokyo Ghoul related, even if it's not a direct sequel? I want to hear y'all's thoughts on that. Or do you think that he'll do something else? Because honestly, with the amount of money he's made, he'd probably retire. But I feel like Ishida really loves drawing, you know? Do you hear that song? Kiss me now. Yo, I haven't watched Darling in the Franxx in like 6 weeks, dog. That opening randomly started playing. I was like, what the flying flag noise? Where did that come? Didn't Berserk have chapters out this year? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. It's just that Berserk, man, after it went to this one random. I mean, I like where it is. It's just that the man is only doing like 10-page chapters, bro. I'm like, yo, man, Mira, what we doing? A prequel. Okay, a prequel. I really like his novels. The novels that are kind of like prequels, that show like the day-to-day lives that they had before, and like some of them like in the middle. Those novels are pretty good. I need to reread those. Sam says yes, I could see him doing a spin-off with one of his characters, though I would prefer if he created a new story instead. Yeah, Sam. I feel like this is such a great ending to Tokyo Ghoul that I feel like if he does do something else, I would be completely satisfied. Because this is what I wanted from the story. All these moments happening. Shinohara waking up. The moment Shirazu, seeing Hinami grown up. Seeing Ken's child, seeing Ken actually happy, seeing Ken and Hide have that final conversation. Hide the GOAT, bro. That's still my guy. But I can't wait to see what Ishida does next, man. Because with this manga, this is like whenever Hideaki Anno released Eva for me, right? When I watched Eva, I wanted to watch everything and anything that this man had ever done. So, and I'm still on that quest. It's just there's certain directors, mangaka, artists like with Togashi. Like with Togashi, bro, Anything that my man has ever done, I've read it. Anything. Level E, that one shot romance he did like 1988. All of everything. Togashi, that's the sun for me, bro. I love Togashi, right? And I have Ishida on that standard where because he created Tokyo Ghoul and the way that he writes the story just really makes me excited for whenever he writes something else. Because Tokyo Ghoul for me is kind of like what Eva did for me in the anime. I had never watched anything like Eva before and probably since. In that realm, like with Gainax, you know how Gainax does their things. I love the way that Gainax does their series, with Fooly Cooly and Evangelion Karekano and whatnot. But with the way that Ishida does certain things, it really you really see those Hideaki Anno influences, and that's why I really want to see another series from him because I want to see how he will tackle something else. He's been doing this one series, and according to some people, he's also writing Hunter x Hunter. So, I mean, if the man wants to do something else, bro, I would love to see it. I would love to see. I'd love to see anything. I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care what he does. The man could write one hell of a romance. I'll tell you that. But whatever he decides to do, man, I'll be in it. Uh, hey, maybe Hunter will finish now. And before Ishida's the guy, Togashi gets to finish Hunter. Hey, who knows? You know what? We can let Ishida help Togashi produce Hunter x Hunter consistently. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yo, I'll take it, bro. Can you imagine that? Togashi, writing the story as a script, and Ishida drawing it. Listen, that combo is godly. Ishida and Togashi working together to finish Hunter x Hunter. That'd be nice. I take it. I take it, man. No question. No flipping question, dog. Togashi trusted Ishida to make Hisoka's backstory. Oh yeah, that's facts. That's a shoot. Yeah. But both are too proud to give up the other half. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point as well. That's a good point as well. I think that yeah, that's a good point with the Hisoka backstory. I'll let you bring it up. He could possibly let him do it. Yeah. And I really like the Hisoka backstory, man. Good work. I'll take it. But regardless, whatever Ishida decides to do from here on out, he deserves it. I just hope I hope he takes a break. And I hope he takes a rest, man. Just like after Kubo finished, I really wanted him to take a break. And of course, Kubo had been doing it for a long time. But Ishida almost never took breaks, man. Like Ishida was in here like consistently, always bringing out this content. And I know he has other interests, so I hope he goes out, does what he needs to do, and comes back fresh and better than ever to bring out a new story to us. Because Ishida just seems to me like a person that just loves stories and loves characters and loves to, puts characters in very weird situations. And I love stuff like that, man. Even in the realm of the whole demographic that he's writing for, in Young Jump. And Young Jump has a lot of really unique series. Some that I really need to get into. Like I can't wait to read that Kaguya series that Quentin keeps telling me about. The Kaguya series, and I need to catch up to Rikudo and a couple of these other ones. But Young Jump has some really, really awesome and unique series, and Tokyo Ghoul is definitely one of them. So it'll be missed. It'll be missed for me, man. Like I said, it's the series that really pushed the initiative for me of giving series a second chance. Before Tokyo Ghoul, after I dropped the series and never really picked it back up. After Tokyo Ghoul, after I dropped it and I picked it back up and it became one of my favorites, I decided, you know what? It just, excuse me, it just wasn't the right time for me to read it. And I've really kept that mentality now. For any time that I drop a series or I say I don't like it now, I'll always come back to it later because I could have a Tokyo Ghoul-like situation. And that's what started it for me, man. And I gotta thank Ishida, bro, for this wonderful story, man. All the moments, all the awesome moments, bro. With the first time Kaneki's hair went white with Jason, the Eto reveal at the end of that entire final arc in the original TG was madness, bro. It's like my man was just he was on a roll non-stop, bro. The build-up, man. Takatsuki-sen, the Toka greatness. I remember the first part. Whenever I actually went down and sat down and binged all 12 episodes of Tokyo Ghoul, and really got into it. I remember the one part that was just super, that I really loved when I was like really getting into it, was all the stuff with Sukuyama. Like during that portion, I was like, yeah, I dig it. I dig this series. And then the stuff started going down with Hinami and then Amon, bro. Where's my dog, Amon, bro? Well, Amon got his closure though, man. Amon got his closure. I understand why he wasn't in this chapter because Amon technically did get his closure. And then beautiful. That's another emotional chapter that came out this year, man. That was a beautiful chapter. What an amazing moment that was. You know, all the greatness in the first part of Tokyo Ghoul. The final chapter of the original TGE, it was one of the most insane chapters I've ever. I mean, oh my god, man! My mind was blown, and all the stuff leading up to it, bro. I mean, madness. And he comes out with introduces a brand new character with his memory erased, but it's actually Kaneki. It was such a brilliant way to make us miss Kaneki. And then whenever he brings it back into the story, it's like that massive like babyface pop of like, yeah, that's my guy. And the way that he built up the relationship of, or the way that he built up this character of, okay, he had his memories released, now he's building up this new relationship with the CCG, but whenever he gets memories back, he'll have to go back with the ghouls because that's where he belongs, and like he actually brought back the worlds together in that manner, and such a really unique way of telling that the type of story, of bringing two worlds together, because that is what a protagonist usually does, and even just with the recent stuff that happened. You know, the legendary 125, which is now a pretty infamous chapter of Tokyo Ghoul, um, with Toko and Kaneki. But even after them, and their wedding was so beautiful. But I love that chapter so much. And then Hide's return. That's still one of my highlights from last year, or was it last year or the year before? I don't remember, man. But whenever it happened, I was marking out like a madman. And then the legendary stuff that he was writing in that 140s, bro. I mean, my boy Isui Ishida was going ham in the 140s, man. Good God Almighty, I didn't know what was going on. But by God, I could not wait for every chapter to come out. Every chapter was intense. Every chapter was insane. World was ending. Kaneki was turning into a dragon. I mean, and then the panel structure he would do and how he would tell the story, man. I loved it. It was just felt so cinematic and it was really awesome. And then now into the latest stuff, man. Kaneki and Furuta's interaction with each other. Those two beautiful dog page spreads with Kaneki revealing his side of the story and Furuta with his, man. I just want to live a normal life, you know, and going back to the greatness earlier on in Re, whenever we first saw the Reaper, bro, they just animated that in the anime. It was sick. Shirazu's death, man. Flipping Eto greatness, bro. And then the Eto and Furuta, oh man, dog. God, yeah, that chapter was fantastic. But and then everything that went down in that arc with whenever Arima and Kaneki, oh man, bro. In Re, now I want to reread everything again. Now I want to go back and reread the whole series again, bro. You know, Juzo was a character that I always connected to so much. You know, from first introduction, I just love the design of the character. It was so dope to me, and then eventually finding out the backstory and everything, I just became to love the character even more. But I felt like throughout all of Re, even though I still loved Juzo, the connection wasn't as strong as it was during the original for me before the game to Juzo. And then like you would get like little small instances whenever you got with Juzo, but whenever I saw right here in this chapter with Shinohara, it's like all that just went away, man. And I remembered why I love this freaking character so much, bro. Man. So many memories, bro. So many great times with the anime and the manga, man. So many times of me blast. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys can relate to this, but so many times of me blasting Unravel in the car. She hit Dale, she hit Dale. And me blasting the freaking Route A ending. God, that Route A ending is flames, bro. Blending freaking blasting. What is the name of the OST and God that I was listening to? Oh, that I was listening to. This one. Leaked Unschotten. I love that OST is so cool to me. And Glassy Sky and On My Own and White Silence. Flag nerds, man. The PlayStation symbols, bro. That's facts. No way. I'm almost in the chapter with Akira? I didn't notice. This is why I love YouTube. This is why I love comment sections. Oh man, yo. Flipping flag nerds. Yo, Sticker Tricker, bro, what's good? Yeah, man, I can't blame you for that, bro. It was a beautiful ending, bro. Juzo's Togashi's favorite character, so I can imagine he's happy about Juzo's ending. Oh, I can imagine, man. I can imagine. I'm really happy for him. Did they get it in though? You know my man Amon doesn't fake. Everyone in TG gets it in. Well, maybe not because apparently people don't know the element of pulling out. So maybe I don't know. Maybe Amon's the only person that perfected it. Yeah, Laz, I agree, bro. Comment section's top one, bro. There were those ghouls that continued to rail against humanity. Yo, yeah, that's facts, man. And those who did not. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes flipping sense now, bro. The color page of the first chapter of Real with the blue skies also the same panel as the second page of the last chapter of the parallels. Is that a shoot? Where's my volume? Where is my volume? Here it is. No, that's the latest one. But this happened earlier, man. I need to clean all this stuff out, bro. Right. TG, Tokyo Ghoul. Because I have volume 2 over here. I have volume 4, 5. Where in the flying flag Nardles is 1? I found it. All right. So let me see. Naki making a football team, but he's got 9-11. Yeah, that's facts. The color page of the first chapter of Read with the Blue Skies was the same panel, second last page. Okay. Ghouls. I've read this before. That one, right? Oh, wait. Let me see. This one, right? This one? Let me see. Okay. Man. Flipping flag nords, bro. What an awesome ending. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go listen to the OSTs and just sit back, relax, and think about this series, bro. I'll probably end up going to the Discord and going to the Tokyo Ghoul section, maybe spamming. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Sam. White silence time, bro. White silence time, dog. This will not be my last video of Tokyo Ghoul, but it is my final Tokyo Ghoul chapter reaction. I will see y'all next time. Have an awesome sauce of a day. Thank you, Sui Ishida. And thank you to all of you who followed me on this journey. Because even though I really wasn't that knowledgeable, and even though I'm not as knowledgeable as a lot of others when it comes to Tokyo Ghoul, you guys always stuck with me and always continued alongside this journey of the series with me, man. I greatly appreciate that, bro, because it allowed me the confidence to want to come on here and to talk and want to talk about a series that I really love. So thank you all so much for that, man. Tokyo Ghoul awesome sauce. This is it. I will see y'all next time. And Laz, I saw that comment for top 10 Eto panels. Might have to be a shoot, brother. Might have to be a shoot. But I'll see y'all next time. Yo, Michael Mickles, bro, what's good, man? That's right, Laz. We all finished an incredible journey. But I'm so happy that Kaneki got a happy ending, man. Because, like I said, if there's any character, you know, up there with the Gintokis and the Guts and the Thorfints, I really, really wanted Kaneki to have a happy ending too, bro. And I'm really so glad he did, man. That child is blessed. That child is strong. And Naki does not know the meaning of taking it out. I'll see y'all next time. Hinami's looking awesome. Shinohara he's conscious. Toka's looking incredible. And Kaneki has a family. I'll see y'all next time, man. Flipping flag, bro. This series, dog.